The MMA Guru, I think you could safely say contributed to Sean Strickland winning the fight on Saturday night. Now, if you're not aware of what happened, Israel Adesanya there's been some videos and some photos and some other things leaked of Israel Adesanya having an inappropriate relationship with his dog. I'm not going to go too deep into that, but apparently Homeboy's got a bestiality fetish. You guys can go look that up. There's some stuff where like he's videotaping him and his dog, and at one point he grabs his dog's wiener and kind of wiggles it a little bit. There's another one where he's on a podcast, I believe, with Charlemagne, and he's talking about how much he loves sex. He's having sex before fights, and he goes, "Shout out to the puppy." I don't know what he meant by that. I don't know if that's a nickname for his girlfriend. I don't know if he has a girlfriend anymore after after all this has been leaked and after he got destroyed by Strickland like that. But yeah, there's just some weird stuff. He got caught following a bestiality page on Instagram, and the MMA Guru pretty much exposed all of this. Sean Strickland saw it, liked it, and brought it up at the press conference, and it was very obvious it had like a big effect on Israel Adesanya, and there were several points where he was just quiet, wasn't responding. His body language was off during the press conference, even during the fight, and I think you can kind of say that this got to his head a little bit. I don't think you'd be too far off to postulate that this is something that affected him. Even after the fight, he went up to Sean Strickland and he was like, "Hey, listen, you won. Don't talk about my family on the mic. Don't embarrass me or something. I would never do that to you." And he like pointed to his neck. He's like, "Don't talk about family." And it's like a tattoo of his dog on his neck, and basically pleading with Sean like, "Hey, you just destroyed me in this fight, made me look stupid. Please don't make me look even worse on the microphone." Basically what he was saying. And just a lot of character break moments for Israel Adesanya. A lot of, I guess you could say, a lot of flaws exposed and a lot of weaknesses in his character exposed. And MMA Guru had a big part to play in that. He was the one who dug up the information and then made a video about it. I think he made a couple of videos about it. Sean Strickland, believe reposted it on Twitter, and then I think talked about it on his Instagram or something of that nature, and then mentioned it at the press conference. And that definitely put Israel in his head. And this whole conversation basically sparked because of MMA Guru. And that's one of the big things that got Israel, in his feels, I guess you could say, that his bestiality fetish is apparently exposed. So it's just interesting that, a YouTuber who's doing the same thing I'm doing. Obviously, he's a lot more successful than me currently with his MMA channel. But it just goes to show you the power of social media and the power of, I guess you could say, someone reaching a certain level of popularity in the online space and exposing someone for something, and then someone else in that space gets a hold of it, like Sean Strickland, and then talks about it, and it becomes a thing. So it's pretty crazy to think that MMA Guru is now tied to the victory of Sean Strickland. Pretty interesting to think that, and I think you could really say he had a part to play in that. So I guess what I'm trying to say is props to MMA Guru. Props to MMA Guru, because it was about time we needed a new middleweight champion. So props to the MMA Guru for discovering Stylebender's bestiality fetish and putting him on blast for it, because it made the fight way more interesting, made the whole build-up more interesting, and we got a new champion. So I don't know, maybe Sean Strickland should be writing a check to the MMA Guru thanking him, titling it "Thanks for the Bestiality Expose," because that definitely helped him win. So maybe he should be cashing him a $50,000 check just for all his troubles. But no, props to the MMA Guru. Shout out to him. And it'll be interesting to see what happens next with Sean Strickland as the champion. And let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Until next time.
You guys need to get hit by your dads a little bit more.
Okay.
Not even hit, not discipline. You guys don't need to be like, "I didn't take out the trash," hit. You guys need to get like an alcoholic rage beating, and then you'll start fucking learning how to have, nuts.
Yeah, I don't know. Some of the experts might have some questions about that, but you seem to know what you're doing.
Yeah.